When I put in the spot, I make the shit hot. Put in the spot, make the shit hot. Put in the spot, make the shit hot. When I pull in the spot, I make the shit hot, straight to the top. Bitch, I won't stop. Yeah, I like to shop. Come on, go get a knot, go get a bag. I got it on lock. They love when I drive, love when I swing, love when I bang, love how I move, love how I shake, love when I cruise. I give him the blues. He love when I choose. He losing his mind, going off the south. Take him more sip, he gon' be lost. Bitch, I'm a boss. Oh, what you saying? I said it off. Now one of crowds, I make him sick. My chain is her rent. Yeah, I spit balls 100%. Stay on that porch, locked in that fence. Out of your league. Yeah, oh, you too big. I stay awake. Yeah, tired of the fake. Tired of you hoes moving like snakes. Hey, I'll catch a case. Hey, fuck up your face. Hey, Lee ass lost without a trace. Better say grace. Stay in your place. Like, you on my shirt. No time to play. Me see my ace. She gon' pull up. What? No questions asked. Kimber gon' spray. Fucking with goons. It ain't no rules. Don't have a clue. We do the fool. Keep talking slick. Yeah, you adding fuel. Put your lights out. Yeah, that's how we do. Watch how you move and watch what you say. The city too small. Stay out my way. Watch how you move and watch what you say. The city too small. Stay out my way. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop.
I make it hot in the bitch, but these rocks on my wrist keep me cool like a motherfucking freezer. I make a bitch nigga catch amnesia. That boy actor, he really a diva. I smoke a bitch nigga like some sativa. I sit it out, but I'm not Queen Latifah. Give her that D like I'm Trevor Ariza. Hit it out the park like Derek Jeter. I turn a hater into a believer. 600 degrees, I'm hotter than a fever. Hit you in your chest like a shot of tequila. You beef and I'm serving you up like fajitas. Now I don't understand the hate though. This from Colombia. It'll leave face froze. I slap the fuck out a nigga over pesos. Play with my money while me turn to an a-hole. Cause I'm a boss, I'm ahead of that shit. Nigga run his mouth, I'm ahead of that bitch. Me and Miss Lady got the whole city lit. Make a hater go blind from the rocks on my wrist. I'ma hold it down for that dudes down. Now I can't fuck with that nigga, he a feline. I go hard in the paint like a rebound. Every day I get money, then I press.
Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Put in the spot. Make the shit pop. Make the shit hot. Bitch, I won't stop. Bitch, I won't stop. Bitch, I won't stop.
Man, hold up. We are back. This is your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk podcast. This is episode 88, kicking it with actor, comedian, my guy, DeWayne. What's going down, brother?
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Lil TiDarian, man. What's up, Jay? What it do? H-Time, what's up, world?
Man, chilling, man. Man, we are live on YouTube Music, and Facebook, and this episode will be loaded on HoustonCityBeat.com, Storytellers of Houston. Man, let's start with shout-outs. You got any shout-outs you want to give?
Shit, man. Shout out to God. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, can't do nothing with him. Shout out to everybody that supported me, that supported me over the years. Shout out to Fox, the Nightcap, Fox Houston, you know, Fox Soul. They didn't have me on TV for the past year. Shout out to my mom and dad for creating the motherfucking legend. You know
Let's go.
Mainly my family, friends, man, everybody that support me, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate it. Couldn't be doing this shit without you. Shout out to you. And Reckless Podcast, man, for having me on here. What's up with it?
Yes, sir. Chilling, man. I've been waiting for this episode for a minute, man. For real. We both be so busy. But this episode been in the making for a while. Man, shout out to my people, man, on Low Rock Entertainment, Roll Man with Urban Outfitters, Houston Rocco, PSK 13, OZ the DJ, Rich Alexander, man, Mac the GOAT, man. Big shout out to all my guys, for real. Yo, big shout outs, man. I was at a spot last night, man. I forgot the dude's name, but big shout out to the comedian that did this thing last night, man. Fucking hilarious, for real, for real. Man, let's get started. We got some, huh?
I said it could be a million comedians, man.
I forget it. Like, you know, I'm gonna explain why I forgot his name, because some shit went down while he was performing. We were dealing with a horrible heckler. We're gonna touch on that. It was crazy though. Let's get to the comments real quick. We got Lady Lunatic in the building. That track I just heard was from the one and only Lady Lunatic out of San Antonio. What's going down? We got Tyrone Williams, and we got my guy Terry in the building. What's good, everybody? Man, this is gonna be an epic episode. Let's get started. Let's start over. Tell everybody where you from and what city you from and how was it growing up in your city.
Hey, so look, man, check this out. I'm from the north side of Houston, so I'm from H-Town. You see the jersey and shit, you know what I'm saying? Hat, you know what I'm saying? Representing H-Town. So I'm from the north side, man, Scenic Wood, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm a north side comedian. Very blue collar, been all across the city though. Just rep Texas, man. I ain't no gang or nothing like that. I just rep the city.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. Hell yeah, man. Before we continue, man, let me tell you about watching the future. Man, this dude is funny as fuck. Super funny. The team he got, they funny, man. We gonna get into all that, man. These guys are hilarious. I rock with them super hard, for real. I consider him and his team a family, for real. Man, you a real live star, bro. Like a real live star, for real. Man, how's your experience on the nightcap on Fox? Let's start with that.
Woo! Hey, Fox is pretty interesting because the experience is like they just allow me to be myself. They allow me to talk the smack I like to talk. They allow me to dress different things I like to talk about. And so we're just being on Fox, man. Shout out to Carolina, the host or whatever. She's super cool. She's very down to earth. She just allow us to come on there and be ourselves, man. And the staff behind like all of the production team, I mean, they just amazing. The experience with Fox, like over the past year, has been like one for the books because I've been able to reach more people across the city and across the world, you know. So people starting to pick up on me now with that. So
yeah, that's dope, bro. That's mad dope, for real, man. For everybody, what does it come on after the Isaiah Factor, correct?
I was on after Isaiah Factory, man, at 11:30 Monday through Friday. So I'm just like a comedic relief. You know, I probably get a couple episodes a month on there. So they just have to just check it out. Sometimes I'll know when the episode will air. And man, hey, we get to drink, have a little fun, talk to the baddies on there, man. Like, you know, everybody love the baddies, bro. Like, you know, Fox be putting me around all of the baddies in the city, man, from the world, bro. They be flying like doctors in and like special celebrities from like all over like the states, man, from like out the country. It's crazy. Like,
that's dope, man. Y'all definitely check it out, man. It's come on after Isaiah Factor 11:30 on Fox 26 News in Houston. That's dope as hell, bro, for real. Man, you gone viral a few times. Let's talk about that. How that happened?
I've been going viral, I mean, since I started. So, you know, I'm like older in the game, you know, so I done seen everything come through. So I went viral back in like, I want to say like 2010, 2011. That's when World Star Hip Hop was on fire. We went viral after this skit called it was like a Twix spoof. So basically like a lot of the comedy that you see now with the music, the words, the sound effects, man, I was doing that like 10, 11 years ago. So I got a chance to really just see like something that I started really like manifest and see like a lot of the other comics coming to the game doing it now. And like, I didn't even really know that I kind of like was one of the first ones to do it or started it until like some of the homies, like a lot of people in the city was like, hey bro, you know, some of the stuff you doing, like, that's what you started back in the day. And I just started looking at things like, damn, I didn't even know, you know, just add music and words, it would take off into be what it is now. So I felt like that was something that I could have capitalized off of. But I went viral off the Twix spoof, and then I just recently went viral again this summer. I did like a father skit about a father not taking care of their kids but want to hang with the homies. And it was like almost at like 500,000 views, and then Summer Walker reposted it. And you know, she the queen of having baby daddy issues. And it just took off for me and my homeboy Chemo, man. Chemo, who I shoot with, you know, like you said, I got some other comedy partners I shoot with as well. Black, that boy stupid, man. So man, that thing just took out, man. Summer Walker reposted that thing, and I mean, just like all the girls was just like come in and reposting and tagging, and the real niggas was reposting and tagging. I don't know why I say niggas, my bad, but you know, everybody was reposting and tagging, man. We just went viral over the summer, and I'm cooking up some more stuff, man. I just try to space it out.
Yeah, like
I say, just being like a pioneer, knowing where I'm at with it. I try not to oversaturate the game. Like a lot of people want me to drop more, but you know, I'm like a J, bro. Like I take my time with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta have a message when I come through.
Yeah, no, facts, and that's how it should be. You know what I mean? Like you said, everybody wants you to keep throwing out more, but like you gotta perfect it, man, for real. And you mentioned Black and that boy Superman, another funny comedian. Y'all check him out. I just got the phone with Black the other day, man. I
love those guys, bro. That boy Stupid and Black Smooth Bob. Yeah, I love those guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's pull up this picture of us real quick, man. This is the crew right here, man.
Yeah.
Y'all check it out. That boy Stupid, Black been on here. You know what I mean? So I told the Black the other day we about to do this comedy skit with Harry Tubman, the Underground Railroad. That shit about to be funny as hell.
Y'all want to get in trouble.
That shit about to be wild. Yo, we got Wiggins in the comments. He said, y'all boy look like y'all ready for Tubi. Let me know, man. We ready, man. Whatever you got, we ready. Let's go. Tubi, BT, whatever it is. We there.
HBO, we ready. Netflix, we ready.
For real.
No, I love Black and Jason, man. We all around the same age, but they came into the comedy game some years after me. So I get a chance to just see some guys that's just breaking in, and I love they hustle.
Yo, yes.
And we talk a lot, you know, and so I mean they'll pick my brain a lot about different things. They're like, oh man, how you think we should do this, or how you think that should go? Or I call them sometimes and run some ideas because they're newer in the game, and we just kind of run a lot of ideas off each other. Like I say, we're all like around the same age, and birthdays almost around the same time. So we just three real ones, you know what I'm saying? It just got some mutual hustle, and we just trying to make it pop and happen. But man, we talk a lot, man. Like those guys, they hustle is something good to see, especially like I said, I've been in the game 10, 11 years. So to see some guys come in, you know, half of the time that I've been doing it, to see that hunger, it just like that match up in me. So a lot of times they be on my neck. They be like, bro, you gotta drop, bro. You gotta do this.
Yo, they some real live hustlers, man. Big, especially big shout out to that boy Superman, because really without him, none of this would be possible. That boy Super was the first one in the crew on my podcast. We connected back in July, and I ain't gonna lie, I totally forgot about him for like 2 months. I'll be so busy, and then I hit him up again. I'm like, oh shit, I got hit with that comedian. And that's really how all this came about. So big shout out to all of y'all, for real, man. Y'all hustle is second to none, man. And that's why I fuck with y'all. Independent comedians just booking yourselves and selling out every single time. And I love it, man. We're gonna talk about the show coming up on the 18th also in a little while. Let's see where we at. Man, you have made movies. Have you ever thought about like doing plays and stuff?
I've done some stage plays before. I have around 2018, 2019, like right before COVID. You know, COVID stopped a lot of things. So I was doing some stage plays at the Encore Theater with Mr. Harold, man. Harold, he a household name in the city. And so I love stage plays like the Madea things and stuff like that. So I would think like once I get off TV, once I make a few more movies, I would definitely see myself into like doing some stage plays, kind of like how Madea did it. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Talking about that boy Stupid, he in the building right now. What's going down, my guy?
What up, Jay? What up, boy?
All right, so in saying that, so what would you say is the difference from acting in a movie or a TV show compared to doing plays?
Most of be like the freestyle, like the improv too. You know what I'm saying? Just improvising, and whether like in movies, you might have a line or something that you have to say, but with stage plays, you'll still have lines, but sometimes you gotta like improv and be quick on your feet. So I would say just like from stand up to acting in movies to being on TV, and then like stage plays, even just skits, I would say just the most thing is just you gotta be quick on your feet, because a lot of times the natural thing will really take off and win versus you trying to write it down, say it like this, do it like that. You gotta let that shit go, man. Yeah.
Man, once again, we are live on YouTube Music, and Facebook. If you guys are rocking with us and you enjoying what we're doing right now on Facebook, make sure y'all like it, man. Y'all share it. Let's get this episode out there. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you listen to us on YouTube Music, man, we appreciate you guys listening, man. Wherever you go, my podcast goes. I told myself I was gonna stop saying that because I sound weird saying that, like I'm a stalker.
Pretty cool. Wherever you go, I like that. Shit. I like that shirt.
What do you enjoy most about acting?
Bringing the laughter to people. I enjoy that the most. I like seeing people happy. I like seeing people love life. Like seeing people smile. We already go through a lot, so I enjoy the most is just bringing a smile to people face, and like having people like come up to me after the gigs and be like, "Oh man, you really made me and my wife feel good," or y'all touch like something, like like I like to touch the art. So I like creating, bro. Like I like touching like the people. I like taking pain and then putting a laughing type of spin on it. So people gonna always just think about the bad stuff. We can think about bad things in a good way.
Yeah, I like it, man. I dig it. I definitely dig it, man. What would you say has been your favorite role thus far?
Shit, I done been in so many damn movies and videos and skits. Shit. Excuse me, because I would say my favorite role. I was in a movie recently with Jeff Shelley. And I had a role. I had a quick little spot, a little funny little line in the H-Time movie. I think that's my most recent. So I would think that you're only as good as your last gig. So I would say that, because you get better every time. So I would say my role that I had in like the H-Time movie, man, I was just like somebody in the barbershop, hating, because they ain't really me. I really be showing love. So I would say that my last role in the H-Time movie, man. Y'all go check that out. It's on Tubi.
Hell yeah. Man, would you ever consider leaving everything alone and just acting?
Nah, I'm a stand-up comedian.
I figured that was gonna be the answer.
stand-up comedian first. Stand-up comedian before anything. The acting is just a plus, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a stand-up comedian first.
Yeah.
I would probably leave everything alone just to do stand-up, but when you act, that'll bring the stand-up out. But no, I wouldn't give up. I wouldn't leave everything just to do acting, man. Stand-up really my passion, bro. Like it's like a therapy. It's like a therapy for me, yeah.
Yeah. It's saying that here's a little clip of you on stage. Let's play that right quick.
You gotta pay bills. It's expensive to be a goddamn man. Fuck! People ask me if I was in a relationship without cheating. You didn't know. It costs to get a woman, goddamn. As soon as you meet a woman, hey, how you doing? My name's TiDarian, you know what I'm saying? You very beautiful. What's your name? Light Bill.
Yeah, I was actually at that performance, yo. That shit was live as fuck.
At that show. Hey, you tell people that set had them going crazy.
Yo, real shit. It was a packed house, had about at least 200 people.
At least 200. Black Smooth Ball.
Yo, that shoot, yeah. Black Smooth Ball put that together, man. Big shout outs to him, man. That set had people dying in there. It was hilarious, for real. For real.
Real place, Jay. My comedy come from a real place, you know, because nowadays you hear women talk about it all the time. You be trying to get to know them and talk to them, and you know, before you even get their last name, they be like, oh, I need help on the bills. You know, can you throw me a little something? And you know, I just came up with a joke like that, man. What's your name? Light Bill. So, you know.
Yo, that's real though. It's so real.
Man, you know.
Man, we talking about Black Smooth and that boy Stupid, man. You guys are, you know, independent comedians, bro. I consider y'all the original hustlers, bro. Like, I really do. Well, I consider y'all original hustlers. What y'all doing in the comedy world, man? Let's touch on that. Like I said, you know, y'all don't get booked. Y'all book yourselves. Y'all put all your money in the pot. Y'all bet on yourselves, and y'all killing it, bro. Let's speak on that.
Okay, let me clear it up. I would say this: we get booked, but we don't get booked for what we make on our own. So it's more like, no disrespect, but it's more like charity work when we go and do other people's gigs or shows. You know what I'm saying? Because we've like mastered the game of, you know, how to put it really all together. So when we say we don't get booked, we just saying like, damn, you know, like I ain't really getting my value for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's just more about, it's like charity. I always call it charity work. I always say, man, if I'm on your show, I'll probably give you some charity because you probably can't pay me what I normally typically make, you know. And like I said, I like to space it out. So about that is just like the way we're going about doing things. Like we're packing out venues, like we're packing out bar and grills, we're packing out like reception halls, we're packing out, you know, strip clubs, you know, places where they're not even supposed to have comedy at. And so what's going on is we're not getting the traditional comedy rooms that we should get, like other comedians get. And it's just kind of like creating like a dysfunction in the comedy game, because if they give us those venues, then we can really light up the whole city for everybody, and it could be beneficial for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell Black and Smooth, you know, I mean, that's the same person. I always tell Black and Stupid, like, you know, if they bring us in, the city will elevate comedy entertainment wise, like how Atlanta may be, California, New York, and like here you got 3 guys that pack out wherever they go, and then you guys don't even call them for some of the venues and the shows that they have. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do call, it's like a short notice. We didn't make the flyer. We weren't able to add our comedic genius or comedic hustle in it. And so then what happens is you didn't really get the full Black Smooth experience. You didn't get the full That Boy Stupid experience. You didn't get the full I've Been Funny Lil TiDarian experience. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of cheated your audience. So that's mainly what it's really about. You know, like, they need to open up these venues, man. It's time, man. It's time to let us in, man. Shit, it's time to pack out everywhere. And we love.
Yo, facts. And everything he's saying, guys, is 100% facts. I've been to a number of their shows. And the last show we went to, man, when I said that line was so long just to get in, number one. And it was a pretty big spot. It was in a shopping center. So man, that place filled up so quick. Like people was parking next door in the gas station, across the street at the church. Like And like I said, all the comedians that be in there be doing their thing. And that's why I love doing what I do, because between artists and comedians, it's like I've interviewed some people that I'm trying to figure out, why aren't you guys on the big dogs' radars? You know what I mean? Like you said, it makes no sense. Like if you guys can get a chance, and like you said, have the timing right where you can promote everything and put y'all spin on it and get a big venue, it's Toyota Center. Yo,
Yep.
that would be crazy. That would
Yep.
be wild, and y'all deserve that. Y'all truly deserve that. I mean that. Y'all really deserve that. Let's see.
I mean, that's the aim. That's what we headed to. I mean, we still feel like we big dogs in comedy. Like, I know I'm a big dog in comedy, but I mean, like I said, they can't pay me, bro. Like, you want me to do? They can't pay me, Jay. I'm 10 years in.
Yeah, facts.
We bring 100 some people on our own, like the show that they got coming up on the 18th of November. It's already sold out.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, it's already sold out. Like, they got a show coming up on 18th. I'm gonna be in that thing too. It's already sold out. Wherever we touch, we really give people quality of shows, and people want to come back and see us again. So I mean, like, I know they get on me. I know I'm a big dog in comedy, but man, I mean, they gotta pay, bro. You gotta pay like you weigh.
Facts. Let's actually I'm gonna pull that flyer. We're gonna promote that real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me take this down first, this banner real quick, so we can see everything. All right, guys. November 18th. The Comedy Give Backs. It's Saturday, November 18th. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8. We got my guy Jay Dynamite hosting. That Boy Stupid, Silverback, Black Smooth, the Barber, Lemon Pepper Chicken. A few artists to that's gonna be performing. There's gonna be a lot more artists. They're doing plates. We got plates. You know what I mean? We got the rib plates. We got the 3 meat plate. We got the what is that? What meat is that? I forget what meat that is.
That's like some brisket, some beans.
Yeah, there you go. Some brisket. yeah. You know what I mean? So you can go ahead and pre-order now. But yeah, this gonna be fly, man. This is gonna be dope, man. These guys are hilarious. Like you said, it's sold out. You know what I mean? We had 100 tickets for chairs. I think it was about like 12 sections, 6-person sections with hookahs, 12 2-person section with hookahs, and everything is sold out. But your boy Regulus will be in the building. I got my section. It's going down. That's gonna be a fly thing, man. That's gonna be super fly. I got some artists coming with me. I got a Grammy nominated artist that's gonna be in the building with your boy. It's about to be super fly, man. I support these guys to the fullest, 100%. Whatever they do, they got my backing for real. They hustle game is amazing.
It's live.
I seen you perform in person, bro. You great, man. Let's talk about, what do you think would be have you ever had an embarrassing moment on stage?
Yeah, y'all done bomb. Not being funny. Yeah, I done bomb. That's the most embarrassing thing that can happen as a comedian, bro. You don't want to get on stage and not be funny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I done bomb before. I think I was talking about something, and I mean, somebody was giving it to me. I mean, I handled hecklers pretty well, but I done bombed before, bro. I done bombed. That was the most embarrassing thing, is bombing.
Yeah.
You know, that ride home with your lady is long, because what you gonna say to her? Because she right there and she saw it, you know.
Yeah. And what do you think you learned from that? Was that when you first started?
Nah, just probably a bad night. Probably allowing personal things to get in the way. That's another thing, like with comedy, you can't allow personal things to get in the way. Probably was arguing with my old lady or something, or my mama probably made me mad. I allowed that to affect my craft, and wasn't able to think and put that shit together.
And what did you learn from that situation, and how would you handle a situation like that in the future?
Probably wouldn't perform if I ain't feeling good. That's what I learned. I learned that if I ain't feeling it that night and I can't get an audience what they really deserve, and they came out fun, they spent their money, don't get on that stage. Don't waste nobody's time. You got comics there, waste people's time and not be funny and be on the mic too long. I learned not to be too long on that shit, man. Like, don't do it. You feeling it, yeah. It ain't a good look.
Man, go ahead.
You only got one time. With comedy, you know, even if people see you for free, they expect the best in the league. Like, a person to see me, I'm local, but nigga, they expect the Dave Chappelle type funny. They expecting Kevin Hart, Richard Pryor type funny. The rest of the GOAT. Richard Pryor the GOAT to me, but you know, that's what they expect. So you really got one time to make people laugh and make them a fan right then and there. We don't get chances like other arts, like other like movies, actors and rappers and singers. Like, they can make a bad song and come back. You have one bad set, people like, oh, he ain't funny. I seen him. They'll never go back again. That's why they say comedy one of the hardest art forms in the game and shit.
Yeah. I can agree, bro. I'm not gonna call that man's name out, but at the last show, that dude had a bad outing and got kicked off the stage. We ain't gonna talk about that, but
let's not say that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Man, we talked about you know, your acting and being a comedian. Let's talk about some of the other talents, man. You're an editor, you're a writer. Let's touch on that.
Yeah, I started in college. So I started at Stephen F. Austin State University. I was a radio and TV broadcast major. So I had learned how to be in front of the be behind the camera first. And then social media started taking off because I'm old, man. So I came really before social media. And so I just started looking at what they was gonna pay me for radio and TV. I was like, oh man, I could make this independently off YouTube or just with my own hustle. So I started in college. That's how I learned how to edit and do film and do audio work through college, bro. At Stephen F. Austin, Nacogdoches.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Let's talk about hecklers, bro. How do you handle hecklers?
Man, the problem with hecklers is they think that they funnier than you. So I get their ass the microphone. Like, here, motherfucker, here you go. You take it. Yeah, you come tell jokes. Here you go. Because I don't want to at your job, so why you bothering them at mine? So I give a heckler the microphone real quick. Here you go.
Yeah, shut them up real quick.
Yeah. When them lights hit your ass, people think they funny because they make their friends or their family laugh and all that. Man, when them lights hit you and you the only person on stage and you got to think of that shit back to back, and then we black. So you know how black people be like, they want another joke. Right in the end. Yeah, I give a heckler, I give them the microphone. Here you go.
So I'm gonna speak on an experience from last night. I really want to touch on this heckler stage with you, man.
Okay.
So we was at this Halloween party last night, Union Tavern. Big shouts to Fat Donkey and Seth, man, for putting it together. We had a comedian perform last night. When I say funny as can be, oh my god! I already reached out to Black to so that y'all can reach out to him. The dude is funny, Mexican cat. He did a little part talking about how Texas used to be part of Mexico, so technically we're still in Mexico, and how the Texas Rangers used to hunt Mexicans. Mind you, this dude's Mexican.
Yeah.
Really, that don't matter because this is comedian and it's supposed to be funny, right?
Right.
So we got a lady way on the other side of the building sitting at the bar. F you and no one effing cares and blah, 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 and this and that. And he gets off stage, so she decides to come up to him and start running his mouth. His table just happened to be behind mine. You know what I mean? So I turned her over. I said, what's the problem? Like, this is comedy. Like, why do you take it personal? It's comedy. And then she starts going off on me. So my wife gets up. And then she's, my wife being a Black woman, she wants to throw out racial slurs. You know what I mean? Told my wife. So now everybody's about to go crazy. And then her husband walks up and it's crazy. So big up to y'all when it comes to these hecklers, bro.
Were they Black, Mexican, white? What?
The lady was white, her husband was Mexican.
Oh,
yeah, it was weird, bro. It was super weird. Super weird.
Probably felt like she was trying to defend her husband. Probably felt bad for him,
But hey, he ain't that. My thing is, like, that could have been the case, but still stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Like, he's speaking on how Rangers used to hunt Mexicans. You know what I mean? He wasn't even speaking bad about Mexicans. But even if he was, it's comedy. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what happened where we got to a point in the world where all of a sudden everyone's feelings matter in comedy. Like, we're here to laugh, enjoy it. You know what I mean?
We in an entitled sensitive era right now. We in that, remember it started years ago with every kid get a trophy. Every kid ain't supposed to get no trophy.
Participation trophy. I hate that.
Second or third, you ain't supposed to get no trophy. You didn't do good. You lost. You're a loser. You are a loser. Fourth and fifth do not get in track. Yeah, they might get a bronze medal or something, but you are a loser. You lost. And that's the problem right there. That's where it started at. This old entitled. And then they started passing kids on to the next grade. Hey,
no kid left behind.
Leave his ass in the first grade. Why are you sending him up to second grade when he still think A is a color?
Yo, that's real though, bro. I used to coach. I coached 15 plus years Little League football, man, and the last few years, it was the worst. And when I say that, it had nothing to do with the kids, it's the parents. You know what I mean? Like you said, everyone's entitled, like no discipline. Like, man, Man, and I was brought up, you know what I mean, where we winners at everything, and that's how I raised my kids. You want to win at everything, and for the parents that say, "Oh, you can't be the best at everything," that's the problem right there. Because my kids, yeah, you can be the best at everything. If you get ready to go to school, and you and your siblings tying your shoe, be the first one to tie your shoe. You know what I mean? Like whatever you do, be the best at it. You know what I mean? So I had to retire, man. Hang up my whistle 2 years ago and retire, bro. I couldn't deal with it no more. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, cause you got all these parents like teaching their kids like that it's okay to be mediocre and it's okay to just do good enough. No, good enough is not okay. America didn't become the #1 country in the world because we was doing shit good enough. We was busting these other countries' ass. That's how we got to where we at.
Yep.
So,
yep.
You know, parents just need to stay in their lane, man, and we need to go back to shame. See, we need to go back to shame. See, there ain't enough shame out here. You know, people ain't being pointed out for the whole shit that they doing, the stuff that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to shaming people. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you know, in the ancient times, you know, a woman that cheat on her husband, you know, people would throw little rocks at her when she walked out, you know, out the side dude's house and had to go back home. You know, people would throw rocks at him, you know, and boo, you cheater, you cheated on your husband. He was at work and you was cheating on him with a broke dude. You know, it ain't shame no more. You know, nowadays they make you feel bad for having value and, you know, knowing your worth and stuff like that, man. So we need to go back to shame, man. People need to go back to feeling bad.
Man, I agree, bro. In saying that, is there any jokes or topics you won't touch on in comedy?
The fuck? Fuck out of here. And I know how to fight. I don't about the fuck. I talk about what I want. Don't know politics, race, certain sexual group. Nobody share me. Everything is comedy. Everything funny to me. If you know me in real life, then you know everything funny to me.
Yeah.
Everything funny to me. So nothing. I believe people to be people, bro. I trust people to be who they are, which is human. And humans, we make mistakes and we bounce back from mistakes. Now, there's something I might not touch on, but I don't feel like it's off limits. Like I don't do pedophile jokes, you know, because I don't like pedophile. I don't really do like a lot of domestic violence jokes because I don't like, you know, domestic violence because those are sensitive topics, you know, for everybody. And so I try to leave those alone. But, you know, if I see a good domestic violence joke, you know, I'll touch it. But pedophilia, like that's the shit I don't fool with, like the pedophile stuff.
Yeah.
I have no experience in that, so I can't talk about that. That's part of my only thing.
I definitely did. We're gonna go ahead and get to another track before we continue with this interview. This is Forever by Grammy nominated artists Cooley Bully and Rain Love.
What's up, Cooley Bully and Ray Love?
Cooley Bully.
Cooley Bully. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an interesting name. What's up with it?
You gotta jump on out there, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not perfect, yeah, but I'm far from basic. Watch I shoot my shot. I don't care if I make it, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta try, take a leap of faith, yeah. You might surprise yourself, or you might fall flat on your face, but it's okay. Baby, learn your lessons, earn your blessings, baby, take your place. I stay some space, here's some pains. Let's see what all this love creates. No, I don't mind if you color outside of the lines. It's the flaws that make us divine. One of a kind, in this energy that we share, make me feel like I can fly, baby, I can fly.
I love the way you feel. It's so real. And baby, you're one in a million. And I will love you forever.
Make me wanna cry, cause I feel so alive. Yeah. But these are happy tears that I let flow with pride. It's hard to keep them inside, especially when you see the beauty. But if I get the call, you know I'm gon' ride. Cause baby, it's my duty to hold it down for those who hold me down. But you lift me up when I need it most. So here's a toast from coast to coast to all my folks who always do the most. You always keep it 100, 365. And nowadays that's hard to find. One of a kind in this energy that we share. Make me feel like we can fly, baby, we can fly.
I love the way you feel. It's so real. one in a million. And now we love you forever. And never love you forever.
That's right.
And never love you forever. And never love you forever. And never. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. Your time with me won't be wasted. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. Your time with me won't be wasted. I love the way you feel.
That's right.
Come on, and never, I love you forever, and never.
Man, that was Forever with Grammy-nominated artist Cooley Bully and Rain Love. Go check that episode out on the podcast. Amazing episode I did with them back in July. Man, you mentioned college, man. What you got your degree in, you said?
I dropped out.
Hey, you went. Don't worry, I did too. It's cool.
I dropped out to do comedy. I dropped out of my,
hell
yeah, I dropped out of my third year to do comedy. So the way I went about comedy is so I went to Stephen F. Austin, Nacogdoches, Texas. Sex, Fun, Alcohol, SFA. So we had just had like a major party, like party hard, right? And I had spent a little bit of my rent money. And I didn't want to call my dad to ask him for the money because he had already sent me some money. You know what I'm saying? He'd already sent the cover, so I didn't want to ask him for the money. So what happened was they had a comedy competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I had always wanted to do comedy. You know, I always wanted to be a comedian. So they had a comedy competition for $300. And I ended up getting in it. I won. I was able to pay my rent. And then I did a few more shows at the school. And I just started noticing that everybody was rocking with me. And so then I ended up just like doing comedy. I called my mom and dad, asked her, could I come home? And my mom was like, man, you only got a year and a half left. I was like, yeah, but I failed a semester. So I really got like 2 years, even though I'm a third year. You know, I was a third year, but I was still a sophomore.
Well.
So my dad was like, come on and, you know, work on your craft and try the comedy thing out. Of course, I thought it was going to take off quicker than I didn't know 10 years later I'll still be like, you know, building my legacy. But I had no regrets. It would have been cool to have a college degree, be in debt, you know, like everybody else. But
big respect to you, man. You know what I mean, for following your dream, bro. That's really what it is, bro. You know what I mean? The fact that you bet on yourself and you killing it, bro. You killing this shit. For real. You really killing it. Man, was it a natural move, like to natural transition going from comedy to acting?
Natural. Some people just natural. Well, you know, I like I said, I started as a youngin.
Yeah.
We might as well go ahead and tell them who my pops is and shit.
No, not yet. Well, that's two questions. We 2 questions away.
Yeah.
How do you balance everything you got going on? Because you got a lot going on. How do you balance all that with your personal life?
I take naps. I take naps, man.
It's more retarded.
You gotta take naps, bro. You can't sleep no more when you're trying to get to it. You can't sleep.
Yeah.
You gotta take naps. You know what I'm saying? You okay, I'm gonna go have these meetings, do this episode with Fox. Okay, I gotta open my bet. So I got 2 hours of bed. Okay, I can take a nap for about an hour and a half. I take naps. You gotta take naps.
Yeah. Random naps, huh?
Yeah, you gotta take naps. That's how
a bunch of random naps. All right. So we're gonna get into who your father is. All right. So you're definitely, you know, you're famous on your own. You got your own fame. You didn't ride your dad's coattail. You know what I mean? I respect that because you have a lot of people that do that. You know what I mean? Ride that whoever's fame in their family. So big ups to you on that, man. For everybody know, his dad's Lil Troy. You know what I mean? One of the greatest. So how did you go from with your dad being, you know, one of the greatest artists out there and decided to do comedy?
Man, he's one of the greatest one-hit wonder artists out there. Let's put some respect on his name. You know? When you say artists, you start talking about Michael Jackson, Drake, he one of the greatest one-hit wonders out there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wanna Be a Baller was a big song. It's still a big song.
Still a big song.
Still a big song. And you know, our kids are gonna know it. You know, my little nieces and nephews know it. A lot of my cousins that wasn't even born then, they know it. So man, I don't know, man. That shit cool, man. Having just grown up in the industry, seeing the work ethic that my dad put in to make that one good song, you know. Nah, I'm messing with him. No, nah, man, just seeing him put that work in. So, you know, I just knew what it take. And I knew starting out, I knew it wasn't gonna be an overnight thing for me. Like I knew that. I knew that the target that I had on my back, being Lil Troy's son, you know, Wanna Be a Baller being a big song that it sold millions of copies. You know what I'm saying? So I knew it wasn't going to be a long overnight thing. And I think that it has been a good and bad thing for me. You know what I mean? A gift and a curse. So they would say. Yeah.
So that's what I was going to ask. That was going to be my next question. Let's touch on that. What's the highs and the lows of having a famous dad?
I would say the lows is just everybody giving me a harder time to get on. You know, like you really got to prove yourself. You know, like basketball, for example, all these NBA players, Steph Curry, really the only son that has ever really turned out to be something. You know what I'm saying? Then you look at a lot of artists, a lot of their kids don't really turn out to make it. You know, they can't really fulfill they dad or mom
footsteps.
So for me, I think just, you know, people always be like, let me see if he good first. Let me see if he funny first. And then when they find out I'm funny, after they got done holding their nuts on me, then they become like a big supporter or a fan, or they want to support what I have going on. So that would be like the lows. I think the highs is like, I mean, you know, sometimes, man, you know, that name, you know, it might open up a few doors a little quicker. You know, it might ring a few more bells sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It might help out sometimes, you know, when they hear it, or you know, people, mainly it's for other people. People use me and lie. You know what I'm saying? They be like, that's Lil Troy's son. That's Wanna Be a Baller. We gotta, this is my best friend. We gotta come in the club right now. We can't be out here. You can't have Wanna Be a Baller son, Lil Troy at the club. You know, so it don't even be me. It be the people around me. Man, you know, I be like, chill out, chill. You know, it be the people around me, man. They be like, no, man, Lil Troy, your dad. We gotta get in. You know, so people around use it more than anything, bro.
Yeah. Oh, let's go to the comments. We got TJ watching from YouTube. What's going down? He said, and Kobe. We talking about basketball players' kids.
Yeah.
Not about Kobe.
And Kobe. Yep. Kobe, yeah. Mamba mentality. Hey, tell TJ for real. I apply that Mamba mentality with the comedy thing. Because I used to play basketball. Yeah, I used to play basketball. So I took my basketball hustle and I applied it to comedy. It's pretty much like the same thing, man. It's like you gotta do what you gotta do to get to where you're trying to go. But like, yeah, Kobe, Steph, like I said, ain't that many. I didn't want to speak on the dead, you know what I'm saying? But like, definitely Mamba, you know what I'm saying? But like, man, like Jordan kids didn't do it, you know. A lot of these boys' kids don't make it to the league, and yeah, man. With my dad, bro, I got big shoes to fill, bro. My dad sold millions of records, bro.
Yep.
Like, to downplay it, he's one of the top selling artists in Texas. I ain't say Houston. In Texas.
Facts. Big time.
He's like
facts.
a top 5 selling artist in Texas. He might really just be behind Beyonce, Travis Scott, and Scarface. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. Big time facts.
Off a few albums. Just because he put the work in, you know, to make, like, I remember being a young boy watching my dad go to the studio, believing in this shit, putting the money up, getting on the road, you know, keeping the team out there, doing what he had to do to get there. So I saw like the work that you gotta really put in, bro. It's not an overnight thing, bro.
Yeah. And I think, man, me and you are similar, man. We don't look for handouts. You know what I mean? And I think with you, and correct me if I'm wrong, you seeing your dad going to put that work in, I think that was installed into you. You know what I mean? Fucking handout, because you can take the handouts. You know what I mean? But your grind is impeccable. I love it. We got J Loke in the building, man. Another Houston legend. He said, "Nice. I used to do shows with your pops back in the day. Big ups, true hustler."
Oh yeah, that's real. I probably seen Joe then. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Joe? Yeah. That's
big shout out to my guy, man.
When I was young at the car shows, back when the Sitting Fat Down South album was hot and One Big Baller was hot, this one the car shows used to be really, really fire. I used to stand at the booths, man. I used to sell my dad music. That's how I used to make my money.
Yeah.
I was short. I would stand on the chair so I could be over the booth, and I would have the albums out like this. Hey man, I got the album, you know what I'm saying? And I was selling for $10, and man, that's kind of where I got my hustle at. So I always tell people, man, I done sold 10,000 copies in the streets from selling my dad's stuff to selling my own stuff. Now, man, I done sold 10,000 copies in the street. I done made 100,000 in the streets, independent.
Yeah, that's dope. That's mad dope. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Blue in the building. What's going down? He said, "What it do? What's good, my guy?"
What's up, Blue?
Man, you got outside of being a comedian and an actor, you know you're also a personal trainer. You know you're involved with sports with the kids. Let's touch on that.
Yeah. So like I said, I played basketball first, so I just still want to stay a part of the game. So I still work out, and I got a few homies, man, from college. They went on to be head coaches. They went on to be ADs, principals, and stuff like that, man. So I'm able to go work with a lot of the kids, man, and work with them personally. And I got like a lot of guys I know that I didn't play basketball with. They know how I got down on the court. A lot of people in the city know how I got down on the court. I might fuck with this comedy, but niggas know about with me in basketball, bro. I'm the original Pat Bev. I'm really Mr. 94 feet. And so, excuse me, I still have my ties to basketball, man. I still work out. I try to teach that dog and kids, man. To go back to what we said early on the podcast, bro. I'll let everybody get a trophy. People thinking you owe them something. I try to teach these kids, man. Don't nobody owe you nothing. I was a small guard, so I had to work for everything. My dad was Lil Troy, so I had to prove myself every time. So just along with just working with the kids, man, I done got into like sports betting, man. So that's what I really been doing a lot lately, man. I got some bets going on right now. I don't like what I see, you know what I'm saying? Win some and lose some, but I mainly, man, I teach these kids how to. I teach these kids one-on-one, man. I put that dog in them, man. I try to like that match in their back. I try to instill confidence into a lot of these black boys because a lot of kids ain't got their father figures. And now we at that age, man. Shit, 18 is they still a kid, you know. So I got to get used to being called sir, you know.
Man, for real.
Fucking me up with that one. I think I'm a young, fly, fresh youngin. You know what I'm saying? Sir. You know what I'm saying? So I like to deal with the kids, man. I really try to just be there for a lot. My main thing is, man, I want to show my main message, bro, is I want to show every young black dude from the hood, bro, that you can make it. Like the sky the limit and can't nobody stop you. That's my main thing, bro. Like, gotta teach these kids, bro, these young black dudes that somebody love them and that you can go be whatever you want to be.
I like it, man. We got Blue with a question, man. It's a good one. He says, I'm gonna pull this up right quick. It says, what do you like or hate about comedy? I'm a beginner in comedy, but thinking about letting it go. What advice do you have for a beginner?
Don't let it go. Don't let it go, mainly because comedy is a high that you just can't get. You say you're a new comic, so I would urge you to go watch a lot of the older comics like Dave Chappelle, DL. They talk about it. It's like a comedy documentary. I can't think of it, but they talk about how comedy gives us a certain high that you just don't get from drugs. You don't get from sex. Like right now, man, I got a green smoothie. You know what I'm saying? I can't smoke that green, so I got a green smoothie. And you know, comedy gives you a certain high. So I would say if you quit, you're not gonna get better at it. You won't get booked, and then you'll probably you'll probably not hate yourself, but you'll really feel bad, bro. Comedy is a real high, bro. Like that's like it's a real high that sex don't give it to you, drugs don't give it to you. You know, the love from your family, bro. Like I said earlier, this is a therapy for me. It's something that I gotta do. You know, some people like, oh, you still do comedy, man. I gotta do it. So I would say, don't quit. What I like about it, like I said earlier, I like to make people laugh, make people feel good. What I hate about it is I hate how we don't book other funny comics. That's my biggest pet peeve in the comedy game. You know, I feel like we were deprived from seeing like a Cat Williams, a Kevin Hart, and a Mike Epps and a DeRay Davis on the comedy tour. You know what I'm saying? Or Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy together on a comedy tour like a Bernie Mac. I feel like we were deprived of that kind of stuff. So that's what I hate about the game. I hate that, you know, we don't book other funny comics or other funny comics don't be on the same show with each other. That's my biggest pet peeve. Like iron sharpens iron. The funniest people need to be with the funniest people. You don't see the NBA playing the world championship against China or Europe. No, it's the NBA. They got the best players. The best comics got to be on stage with the best comics, and that's how things get better. And that's how Houston comedy scene will elevate. So until they add me in, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. They gotta add me and my dogs in.
Man, I like that. I like you just touched on that. Why do you think it's like that in the comedy world where it's like all comedians, if you're not part of a team, everyone's against each other? Why is it like that?
Oh, it just been like I just explained earlier. It's not music, bro. You know, you can make a bad song, or you can win off one song forever. Hence, my dad, right? My dad made an album, a couple albums, but he made a good song, a great song, and it stood around forever, right? And then you can make bad songs, and then you lose your deal. And so with comedy, you know, when you see us all on stage, like you've been to shows, when you see us all on stage that night, you can leave the show and know who was the funniest.
Yeah. Blue said, hell yeah, I'm going to try again this Sunday at Bones. Hell yeah, go for it, man. Facts. For real. If you know you funny and this is what you want to do, bro, go for your dreams and your goals, for real.
You know, you good?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. You know, if you have all these funny comedies on one night, bro, you'll leave knowing, like, say if you have Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Cat Williams, say you have all of them on the show together, you'll leave that night knowing who's the funniest. So people can't risk that. And I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? They can't risk that at all. So I don't blame them. I hate the game. I hate that it's like that because I don't mind, bro. But you can't risk that. That's all it is. You can't risk it. You can't get online the next day and be like, oh, I had a show with Mike Epps and Cat and I was funny. Then people get in the comments, nah, you was funny, but they was funnier than you.
Yeah. You know what? That makes sense. The way you just explained that makes a lot of sense. And like you said, with comedy, you get that one chance. So that actually makes sense. It sucks that it's like that, but that does make sense for sure.
That's why everybody had their teams. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's clicked up like that. You know what I'm saying? See, me and my guys, we don't give a damn who the funniest. We want to give you a great show. And we want you to come back. I want you to keep spending that money with me. Yeah. I want you to buy all my merch, buy all my comedy specials. And I got a comedy special on YouTube, by the way. It's called You Already Know What It Is. I shot it in 2018 at Warehouse Live, man. That's another thing. In this generation, I'm like really one of the first comedians of this generation to put comedy specials out. A lot of the stuff that you see, man, I'm a young OG. I'm really a young OG. I've been doing it 10, 11 years, so I got a chance to watch everybody come up, man. So all the comedy specials and stuff, man, that's me. The red carpets, the banners, the music and skits, man. You can go back and beginning of the time, bro. That's me, bro. That's me.
Yo.
I grew up on In Living Color, Saturday Night Live. You know,
Facts.
Dave Chappelle show, and so I just took all of that stuff and I just started combining it into my comedy. And like I said, I had a skit that go viral on World Star Hip Hop. I didn't know that it would take off like that. And man, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know it was gonna take off like that, and it ended up being the wave of what you see now.
Yeah. And that wave is big as hell. Ooh wee, that wave coming.
And people can go look at this though. I'm just talking. These are facts. People can go look at and go back from now until back then, and they'll take the Twix spoof that I'm talking about, and you look at this Twix spoof, and you'll see all of the comedy in today's world. I had it all in this one skit, and I remember when it dropped on World Star, man. We went against we was like next to Nicki Minaj, man, and like she was like getting views, and we was getting views, and it was just crazy, man. But man, yeah, you can just go look and you can see it now to this day. Yeah, you can go see it.
Yeah, this is all facts. This is all facts. For real.
Everything on the internet.
That for all the people that's watching or gonna be watching in the future, if you guys are new to my podcast, this is my 88th episode. So every single person that's been on this podcast, I vouch for. You know what I mean? Because I followed them, I watched their craft, you know what I mean? So like everything this man is saying right now is 100% facts. Like we spoke on earlier, sold out shows, 200-300 people. You know what I mean? We started promoting where's it at?
November 18th show.
Yeah, November 18th, the Comedy Get Back. We literally started promoting that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago.
It's sold out. Sold out already. Sold out already.
Back. Yep. Coming back. Yep.
I had somebody hit me up today looking for tickets. You know what I mean? But yeah, they 100% sold out. Yep. Last show sold out. You know what I mean? So it's they be getting it. They be getting it for real. Man, who would you say has been your biggest supporter thus far?
My sister Dominique, my big sister Dominique, man, that's my motherfucking rock. I ain't mean to curse, I'm sorry, that's my rock. I love her so much. Of course, my family, you know, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, Rebecca, my brothers, D and Trey, too, you know, my cousins, man. Oh, my cousins, my the twins, Maurice, Mike Jr., Marquise, Chris, my female cousins, Tia, Valencia, like all them, like you know, I gotta do my Uncle K Beat, man. Fuck, bro, my DJ, my partner, I can't forget my partner DJ Rich Nasty, Campaign Poppy, one of my biggest supporters. That boy, he come through for me every time. He's my DJ. And we kind of got that idea from Martin Lawrence and Kid Capri. My partner, Chef Marcus, my best friend Jamarcus, my dog Jamarcus, my rock, my dog
Jamarcus in here right now.
Yeah. And my dog Jamarcus, yeah, that's my best friend, bro. 20 years. Gotta tell y'all a funny story about him. My partner Sydney Parker too. Another one of my close friends, man, my best friend too, man. They like my brothers. Shout out to my partner Anthony Kyle too, man. We started together, we grew up together. He doing his own thing in the city. But he's pretty funny. He right, but man, I would say, man, my sister, bro, my sister is my biggest supporter out of any everybody. You know, she believed in me so much that sometimes when I'm having a conversation and we talking, I be like, man, you know, we're gonna be big, and she'll be like, I know, and I'd be like, damn, I be forgetting who I'm talking to. So my sister, man, my sister Dominique, my brother-in-law Jahal, man, they some of my biggest supporters, man. But my big sister, man, she definitely gotta be my biggest supporter right now, man. She make it happen. And like I say, man, Jamarcus, let me tell you about Jamarcus, man. We was in school. See, we started off hooping together, and we was both from the north side, and we had moved to the east side, Channelview. And so we was like, and he's smart. We both smart, man. We come from like AP courses, like GT, real smart, like top 10, top 20% type shit, right?
Yeah.
So hit him, and nigga was just arrogant. And I said, man, what you doing over here? He's like, man, I can't play basketball. And I was like, well, we already got our team already. You know, we 9th grade. You know, you already know about move-ins. I said, man, we already got our team already. He was like, I don't care. I'm about to take somebody's spot. And I just liked that confidence. And he was from 5th Ward. I was from Homestead. I was like, well, shit, we were from the north side. We on the east. So you're going to be my friend now. And that was 9th grade, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We've been rocking shit since then. You know what I'm saying? I know his whole family. You know, so his little brothers, they was like my size when I met. They tried to beat me up the first day. You know, you know, they was like in the 7th grade or something, 6th, 7th grade. They was trying to beat me up. They was trying to jump me.
That's funny.
We was beating them in basketball, man. So yeah. But I would say my sister, man. I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Of course, my dad. Like I say, my mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother, Medea, rest in peace. My cousin Tyrell, man. I have a strong. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Jay, I got a strong support system. Oh, my homegirl, Sharonda, she like a big sister too. She friends with my sister. They like family. Man, they big supporters, bro. Her husband, man. It's too many names, bro. I got a strong following, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I shout out my Fox family. Like, I gotta shout out my Fox family. Like, I don't like to name drop them, and they know that. But I love my whole Fox family, bro. They really brought me in on TV. They have allowed me to be myself, talk the smack I want to talk. Gotta give it up to Dart, man. He the man. This man ain't Dart, man. He the man, bro. Oh, rest in peace to my homeboy Paul Whiskey. Whiskey was a big internet comic, and I had put him on stage a few times. He opened up some doors for me. And OG Jammin' J. Jammin' J is who mentioned my name for the Fox. Jammin' J is who mentioned my name. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't mention my name. Jammin' freaking J, man. Jammin' J mentioned my name, and that's how I was able to do the pilot. And that's how I got the Fox. A lot of people ask me, it was Jammin' J. It was Jammin' freaking J. So if you ever hear DJ Jammin' freaking J, man, go support him, man. That's my OG. That's my dog. He really mentioned my name, and that's how I got the TV, man. Along with just, you know, my dad and them liking me, but I got a strong support system, bro. My girl, like I say, my friends, my family, but my sister, bro, and my 2 little brothers too. But my sister, bro, my sister don't let nobody out support me, bro. My brother-in-law, bro, they crazy with the support, crazy.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's real dope.
Yeah.
Man, we got Dion Garcia in the building. What's going on, my guy? A1 Music Empire in the building. What's good?
What it do? A1 Empire Music. What's up, baby? A1 Music Empire. What it go down? Send us some music, man.
That's my guy, man. For real. Actually, that's how I met Reese Creative Comedy. You know what I mean?
Reese.
Yeah, he was on the show last week, but Dion hit me up to I was supposed to co-host that show with him on the radio station. Okay. But I couldn't make it for that time, so I ended up showing up like the last 20 minutes, and I ended up co-hosting with who was that, Dion? We interviewed. Damn, I forget.
You got so many people.
Mike
bro.
Prince. It was Mike Prince. Mike Prince. That's
okay. Rap a lot.
Rap a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it was a true blessing, man. Major blessings. A big shout out to my guy for real. Oh, we got Blue with another question. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. I'm not gonna put his question up on the screen because of certain words he used. But here's one of his questions. What do you think about the industry behind the scenes, like the gatekeepers? That's the best way I could ask his questions. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to.
Hey, Blue. Hey, they ain't stopping nothing. They ain't stopping nothing. Go with your move. They ain't stopping nothing, bro. Go with your move, bro. So that's what I think about them, bro. They ain't stopping nothing, bro. Go with your move, bro. Go with your move. They don't stop nothing, bro. And if you ever want to just come eat, man, get that black, get that boy stupid, get that little T, man, get at us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. Like I told you again, man, they can't even afford us, bro. I try to be humble about it, but we really like they can't even afford us, bro. So they ain't stopping nothing, bro. They ain't stopping nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think about that. I think if they included us in, the city will take off. That's what I think. Include us in. Trying to count me out. Count me in.
There you go.
What you gonna say? They wrote me off. I ain't right back though.
Yo, Dion Garcia said, I want to wish my OG J Prince a happy G-Day. Rap a lot, mob ties. Yo, happy G-Day to that boy J Prince already. All right, let's see where we at. So you gave a shout out to all your supporters and stuff, man. What advice?
I got one. My accountant, Rock Brousseau, bro. This man been with me the whole time, bro. Since the moment I went viral, bro, I can't forget Rock Brousseau, man. He run my website. He missed to make it happen, bro. I don't know how I forgot Rock, bro, because I try to keep I'm more of a person. I try to keep everybody I love, I try to protect them. Man, Rock Brousseau, man, my account, man, my boy really make it happen, bro. Like him and my dad, that's who used to send me back. I used to travel a lot back in the day. And it used to be my account and my dad, man, sending me out a lot, man. My account, bro. Rock will open up that bank account for me. I ain't saying he do it now. I'm just saying there was times where, you know what I'm saying, I put his business out there. But Rock will really open up that bank account, man, for me. So with my in-laws too. My in-laws support me a lot too, man. My dad, you know, my in-laws, man, my girl parents, man, my girl parents, man, they make it happen too.
That's what's up.
Yeah, Rock, man, my accountant, bro. He run my website, I'veBeenFunny.com, man. My accountant, bro. I got a solid.
You know who we haven't mentioned, and I'm like, I feel really bad, bro. Yo, big shout out to that guy, man. Mike, don't trust you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how we haven't brought him up. I truly apologize. But big shout out to that guy too, man.
Yeah, Mike make it happen, man. Mike is a good person, bro. Mike make it happen for real behind closed doors for us. Yeah.
Before we go ahead and close this interview, man, one more question. What advice would you give to the next generation, and whether they're comedians, artists, whatever they're doing? What advice would you give them that they're chasing their goals and dreams?
Love what you do. Don't worry about the money. It's gonna come, and try to harness your craft, like perfect your craft, and try to own as much as your catalog and your royalties and everything that you can. Try to own everything as much as you can. Try not to sell out. And keep you a solid team, you know what I'm saying, around you. Keep people that love you and care about you around you, that ain't gonna do nothing behind your back and get you up out of here and get you whacked out, man. That's my main thing. I would say keep you a solid team and try to own all your stuff. But harness that craft, bro. You gotta be good. Perfect that craft, Blue. Or any other comments that's listening, or any other artists out there, perfect your craft. Because if you ever come try to sign with my dad, he will chef your ass until he think you good enough. My dad don't care, bro. He'll chef you, bro. He won't put you out until he think you good enough. And shout out to my boy Macaroni too, man. My partner in Dallas, man. One of my favorite rappers, bro. He a big time supporter too. Like I said, a lot of my homeboys, but I don't like to mention everybody, bro. I don't like to mention everybody.
Start mentioning everybody. You gotta remember everybody. Yeah. And then the next day you gotta get a phone call. Why didn't you mention me?
And shout out to the homie Cantu, man. Cantu and Chef Marcus, man. They threw me a live ass birthday party recently here in September, man. Cantu be making it happen behind closed doors too, man. I got a live team, bro. And free my uncle, free my Uncle Jermaine, my Uncle Mike, man. Free my uncle, man.
Yeah. Dion Garcia said we need to get Alex Thomas on here from the Players Club and Jamie Foxx. Yo, that would be dope as hell. That dude funny as can be.
He was
man,
funny.
We gotta try to make it happen.
Shout out to that boy Jay Reckless, man, and Reckless Talk, man. Shout out to that boy Jay Reckless, man, Reckless Talk, man. Giving me the opportunity to talk to my people today, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Chris in here, said free my pops.
Yeah, that's my cousin. That's what I'm saying. I named the Raiders one of my cousins. That's what I'm saying. My people rock with me, bro. Like for real. Like I got a strong family, bro. It's my first cousin. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. I see it, man. I love it, bro. I love all that. I'm getting chills, dude. I got goosebumps, bro. Like that's dope, man. To have that backing, bro. That's dope. And one thing I realized, I asked a lot of people these questions, man, and you're probably the first one that shouted out a bunch of your family. You know what I mean? Because we know how it is these days. Not everybody want to see you win. You know what I mean? So for you to have backing from your family, bro, that's a major blessing. And that's dope as hell. I
love them, bro. Like they my rock, my whole family, bro. I love my family, bro. That's why I'm going hard. They support me. My friends, my family. Like I say, the people I name, bro. I'm very humble. And another thing, man, you can't flex on your people, bro. Even when you start taking off, a lot of times people flex on their people. You can't flex on your people, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Flex, yeah.
Facts. I know I said one more question, but I got one more. What are you working on? Any shows coming up? Any skits coming up? What you got going?
I got
TV shows.
I got a movie. I'm starting my own movie. I got, and I'm gonna come back on here and talk about it again, man. I got my own movie coming, man. I'm starting my own movie.
Hell yeah.
This year. It's coming top of the year. Shout out to my homie Kevin Payton, man. We getting ready to go on the production. Yep.
Hell yeah.
I got my own movie coming, man.
Man, if you need somebody, holler at your boy. I'm down.
I'm with it. All right.
Hell yeah.
It's love.
In saying that, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Everyone watching, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. If you enjoyed us and you watching on Facebook, go ahead and hit that share button for us one time. Man, this episode is brought to you by the Regular Talk Podcast and HoustonCityBeats.com, Storytellers of Houston. Man, in saying that, I wish you success beyond your imagination, brother. You out here killing it in everything you do, bro. Mad respect, mad respect, mad love, for real. And I will see you November 18th.
Appreciate it, bro. All right, my boy. All right, y'all.
Yes, sir. Everybody watching, we appreciate you guys. We out of here.